Hello and welcome back. In this short lecture, we will try to understand as a layman how the process works. It's not the technical process what I'm trying to talk here, but it's a general overall process how the device lifecycle works, which is integrated with Autopilot. Let's begin with that. So to begin with that, if we look at this screen, so what would happen is, as a customer, what you are going to do is you would be actually ordering some of the equipment, which would be delivered by your hardware vendor. So they're nothing but OEM, we sometimes call here. So these OEM guys will actually ship the hardware to you. It actually comes to you as an IT admin. Normally from here to here it will come, and then you would give it to the end users. That's how in the legacy model it works. Now after coming to the Autopilot options, what would happen is your hardware vendor will once you place the order with your hardware vendor will generate a machine inventory file which has some of the unique information, which I'm going to talk later point. Think that that's a unique file, and that file have each machine's some identity. That file they actually uploads, that's called device ID file. Let's take as a device ID file for now. So you would be uploading, the OEM admins will be uploading to Autopilot. So that means in the Microsoft Intune, somewhere we are giving a permissions to the end users to upload something, which is nothing but a device IDs in this case. So let's talk about what happens to the physical devices. So they did actually upload it, but now what happens is these devices would be shipped to directly to the your employees, or to you in case maybe to the admin, also IT admin. So either way, let's take as the direct delivery mechanism to the your employees. What they do is they simply start the machine. So it contains all the configuration in the they just need to enter the username and password. That's it. All the device specific relevant applications and the settings, everything will come directly from your Microsoft Intune server automatically. So that's how it's going to work. What happens is, if I just explore more here, so it's more about the self deployment. So there is nowhere actually IT admin is involved, but in the background, as an Intune administrator or IT admin, what he's going to do is whatever the device IDs they are uploaded, he's going to harvest the devices, and that will be associated with the specific user. Let's take here this user, maybe Nancy example in this case. So Nancy's device, whatever it's going to ship it here, this orange device, so Nancy ID will be tagged to this device. So this action will be done by your IT admin or your Intune admin. That's how you're going to configure in the Microsoft Intune Pilot. The same topic, the same thing I'm going to explain 2-3 times within this slides, in the upcoming slides also, so that you would be learning more. Let's take one other end of life cycle specific. So what happens is, as a customer, you would be actually purchasing something. So it's gonna deliver, or it's the responsibility of your OEM or your reseller. They are gonna fulfill your delivery, and they are gonna come back to either end user, in this case Nancy, or whoever the end user. So what they do is they are getting a self-service experience. That means they are getting all the business applications, let's say Office 365 or some other applications. If they needs to be inside that image, it will come. I will talk how they are going to come. That's all about the technical part, which we will definitely explore in the next lectures. Now we are trying to understand the high level of the process, and in the next lecture, immediate lecture, could be a possibility that lecture would be what are the types of types of the deployments. We are just talking about direct delivery here, but something is happening here. That's why the users are getting these different applications, which is nothing but a business ready state altogether here from Microsoft Intune. So what would happen is here, if something wrong here, it's gonna break fix, or it's gonna, you can as a Intune admin, you can reset that specific device remotely, so that the required action would be performed remotely on that specific devices. Or you also have another option called steady state usage. That means you're going to manage the and keep the current state as it is. So at the end, if you don't want this device, you can definitely wipe up, and you can make as the end of life. Same things to explain for the end user. You can check out here, if he's the end user, what happens is with the end user, he's getting all the settings, all the policies directly from the Microsoft Intune, and the drivers and the applications also getting delivered for this specific end users. So let's understand what happens as a flow. The first one would be the OEM. So this OEM will, vendor will give you the original equipment manufacturer. OEM stands for that, and these are the guys who are giving you as the physical devices. What they are going to do is they are giving you a Windows image along with the drivers, and post to that, what we are doing is we are actually applying the required settings and policies, and we are giving to the end user. This is the overall high-end process. If we talk about at the high end, let's also talk one more time what happens with the another way of explanation. The same thing, like you have a hardware vendor, you also have IT admin, or it's you as the Intune admin. What you're going to do is you are going to actually take the hardware directly, and you are working on this, and you are delivering these specific things to your end user. And let's talk about the similar things, like you have the OEM vendor who is gonna do the Windows image and the drivers for you, and he's gonna give to your OEM partner sometimes, or to your IT for getting delivered your policies and applications and the user policies and user applications, and end user gonna use that specific device happily. And these are the settings which are coming automatically directly from the Microsoft Intune server. Thank you for watching this. I hope this is useful for now, and we are gonna jump into some of the technical part, exciting technical part. Before jumping into that, I'm gonna again give some of the overview, how to configure, what to configure, and later point we are gonna deep dive this entire course. Thank you.